Well, first of all, congratulations on being, I think I read you guys have the first show that got the pickup for next season
Yes.
of all the new shows.
I know, it's kind of cool.
So were you on set when you got that news?
I think I was on set, yeah. I think we were kind of like, really? We thought it was a joke, to be honest with you. Because only 2 episodes had aired, and they were like, Fox is picking you up for season 2. And I was like, oh, haha, that's funny. And they're like, no, seriously. I was like, okay. And then I read it in the press and I was like, oh wow, okay, I guess it's true. We're getting picked up. So exciting, but like surprising. Like we're a little surprised, I think. I mean, it was so much fun to be at Comic-Con, New York Comic-Con, because when we went to San Diego, it was sort of like, hey, please like our show. And then in New York, it was just like, I love your show so much. You guys are like, you're so awesome. And then I would get, are you good or are you evil? Like, are you an angel? Are you a witch? So it's amazing that they're so into it. I'm a fan of the show, so it's fun for me to be able to interact with them like that. If you're asking my mother, I'm totally good. If you're asking my wife, I am completely evil. That's kind of what's fun about it. You know, you don't know if Abby or Crane are good or evil. You don't know what coven they're part of. I mean, you think you know, but you don't really know what's going on. Nobody does. I have an ex-wife who's lovely, and I have a daughter who may or may not have been in the Hunger Games and may or may not have played Rue. I'm a little fanned out on my daughter. She's really incredible, so it's so fun to work with her. And it's so weird to be an adult like who's fangirling over a young actress who's 14, and I'm like, you're so awesome. I love your work so much, I really do. So that part is a lot of fun, and that storyline's gonna be really interesting. I'm excited for people to see it. I don't think it's going where they expect.
Now, one thing that really works in the show is the chemistry with Abby and Ichabod. I mean, it's kind of palpable. So
very much so.
So tell me about working with them, and were they really, because he's handsome. He's a very handsome guy.
I feel like you do, girl. I mean, I came in, I'll be honest with you, sometimes I'll be looking at the scene and I would just see those baby blues and I would get totally lost. Then I get emotional sometimes. Nicole's like, calm down, Orlando. And I'm like, I'm straight, but the man is beautiful. Nicole, calm down yourself. Don't talk to me with that tone of voice. It's fun to watch them. I mean, as a fan, it's fun to watch them. I think they have an incredible chemistry. The best thing about the show is that you have these witches and demons, and it can be really scary. It can make you jump out of your seat. But what's weird is that 2 seconds later, you're laughing at something, or you're emotional because, Ginny and Abby are having a fight about their childhood, or Ichabod is missing his wife, Katrina. It is that juxtaposition that I think makes it so interesting. And I mean, I'm most reminded by Jim Valvano, who was the basketball coach at North Carolina State University, passed away, cancer, revered college coach, had an incredible quote that has always stuck with me. He said, if you laugh, you cry, and you scream all on the same day, you had an amazing day. Because on that day, you were alive. And I always thought, man, I'd love to do a show where, you laugh, you cry, you scream, you kind of feel alive. And I think, having nothing to do with me, Sleepy Hollow somehow achieves that. And I think that's what's fun about the show, and that's why I don't feel queasy about it so much, because it's not like it's all horror, it's all scary. It's sort of it's a nice balanced mix of that and sexual chocolate.